I am going to show you in this video how to teleprompt a running order. First of all, the producer needs to monitor the show. So when you're done, or even when you're running the running order, you can simply check on this button called the monitor button. Once you click on it, you have to confirm. It says, are you sure you want to monitor this running order? You will click OK. This will change to a green flag. And what it means is that when we are in the teleprompting or the teleprompter computer, we will open the teleprompting software. It's called ROS Easy Prompt. It's a red R. You double click on it, and then you will see that there is a folder that is yellow, and it means that there is already a show that is being monitored. In this case, is this show. Now, let me show you this. If I were to go back to Inception and I unmonitor the show, I have to confirm. What's going to happen if when I go to the teleprompter software, this is not going to be available. So one, the producer needs to enable the monitor button or monitor the rundown in order to show up in here. But if you're the teleprompter operator and you can find this, then that means that you can actually go into Inception and then monitor that show, enable that. So in this case, we're going to enable it one more time. We're going to click on monitor, we're going to click OK, we're going to go back to teleprompting, and it takes a few seconds, and then this will show up as a green folder. There it is, it's updated. Click on it, open, and then select the show. We might have several shows in here. Select the show for the day, you click OK, and now we can see the running order. Let's expand this. You will be able to see every story in the running order. To teleprompt, you just simply double click at the top, and that should open the teleprompter. Teleprompter already know how to operate the teleprompter, so that shouldn't be an issue. The arrow that you see on the top left, that arrow should always be aligned with whatever the anchor is reading on the air, so that they can have enough space in front of them to continue to read and follow the story. Again, the teleprompter doesn't set the pace at which stories are read. The anchor sets that pace. Every anchor reads at a different pace, and the teleprompter should simply follow that speed. To exit teleprompter, just press escape on your keyboard, and then you should be out. Let's imagine you want to go to a different story. Then you just go in here and you double click, and then it's going to take you to that story. Something that might happen is the following. Let's imagine we're going to unmonitor this, and when we go back to the teleprompter software, of course, we can't see it. Sometimes the rundown or the running order is being monitored and you can't see it here. In that case, is because you have to go into the settings of that running order. You go into MOS devices, and maybe the ROS Easy Prompt is disabled, like in this case. Let me disable it for a moment. I'm going to confirm this. I'm going to monitor. I'm going to click OK to confirm. And if I were to go back to the teleprompting software, you will see that this will not be enabled. If you see that it is being monitored but it doesn't appear here, that means that likely we have an issue in the settings of that running order. So go back in here, go to settings, you look for MOS devices, you enable this ROS Easy Prompt device, you click OK, you confirm it, it's going to close, and now I should be able to go back to the teleprompting software and see this folder being enabled after a few seconds. There it is. I click on it, and then my show is available one more time. So this is very simple to access. There's simple logic behind this. So if you have any questions about when to start teleprompting, when the show will begin, and you are the teleprompter for that day, always talk to your producer and develop good communication with your producer.